Hey guys, well, we lost. It's a bummer. We finally lost one after a 12-game unbeaten streak. It's a bummer. I felt weird about the game from the start. Something wasn't right. Um, then Chan happened again. So upset, so disappointed. Had some pretty good reactions, but I'm not going to post them. I don't like posting reactions when we lose. I'm just so... No, I'm not going to do that. And one of my reaction comments was I was liking how Chan was playing, and then, he bungled it in front of the net, trying to pass it, so disappointed in Chan for that. Had to happen, eventually you're going to lose a game. Just really bummed out here about it, of course. I'm going to get into some rankings right now. Not sure if I'm going to use numbers. It's tough when we lose because sometimes I'll get a lot of positives, and I don't want to give a high ranking to a player when we lose a game. So we'll see. So starting with Mignolet. Mignolet I had with 2 minuses, 7 positive, 2 saves. 1 great save, and then the other save was the one where they scored their second goal. He did save the first one, but, I can't blame him for the defensive mistake, and then, he gets 1 save and it goes back to the guy, and that happened. So, I'll give Mignolet an 8. He was good. I'm not going to fault him for our loss. Klein, iffy game from Klein still. He does silly things sometimes, but he's a great player. I got him down for 4 pluses, 4 minuses. 1 was the yellow. 7.5. Skirtle was sensational. Not 1 minus. I got 10 positives, and 2 of which were big saves, or he came up really big. It's got to be a 10. And it's not his fault we lost. Not 1 mistake. I will give Skirtle the 10. He really deserved it. He was so good out there. And we unfortunately conceded 2 goals. Sacco, hopefully Sacco's not injured long term. Gave him 4 pluses. He was perfect when he was on there. I'm not going to rank him because of the injury. Moreno was good. 7 positives, 1 minus. Really good game. I'll give him a 9. Again, the one thing that put us back was the Chan mistake. I'm not going to fault our defenders for that. We looked all right on defense. Quite, for most of the match we were good. On to Chan. I thought he was having a good game. He was playing pretty good the last few games. I was liking what I was seeing. But he's got a bit of issues where he can't see ahead very well. He can run very well and progress, but even sometimes on offense, when he's got to pass to another guy, he's slow to get that pass. Yeah, Chan's very iffy, especially today. That's the thing. You make one stupid mistake like that, for what? Why would you kick the ball to Lucas right there in our own box? So disappointed in Chan today. He did save us once early in the game. I got him for 6 pluses and 5 minuses. Then that goal. No, I'm going to give Chan a 5. I'm really upset. I'm going to go aggressive on, criticizing him now. He had done this before another game. That had bothered me. But now it's starting to, you can't do that. It's totally unacceptable. Lucas was rather sensational. I have 8 pluses, 3 minuses. The minuses weren't that bad at all. The pluses were really good. I'll give Lucas, he's got to get a solid 9. Ibe was kind of iffy. Here's the thing with Ibe. He can run with the ball really good. Obviously, he dekes very well. But when he dekes a guy out, he beats him. He he did this like 3 or 4 times today, and he's been doing it for quite a while in his games. He'll just touch the ball and he'll lose it. Like he just hits it a little too hard when he does all the hard work, but then he doesn't have the delicacy to pull back and not poke that ball and lose it. That's his flaw. It's something he's got to work on. If he can work on that, he's going to be just amazing. Like, he's a really good player. He reminds me of like a beefed up Sterling with power, and he doesn't squander the opportunities like Sterling would do, and he's a finisher. Like, unlike Sterling, Sterling's not a finisher. I know he did get a hat trick. I didn't even watch it. My dad was saying that they were all just tap-ins, weren't they? He's like, oh yeah. So I'm just glad that we got rid of Sterling and we got Ibe. I really like Ibe, but he's got to work on that. And I gave him quite a few minuses today for whatever. He has 5 minuses and 5 pluses. He did look really good out there, but it is what it is. I'm going to give Ibe a 7.5. Coutinho was rather good today. He got the goal. That was a good, interesting goal. I thought we had missed it. I thought we had blown it when Lallana had touched it, because I didn't see Coutinho coming in, and Benteke's right there. Lallana touches it. I'm like, what are you doing? No. But then Coutinho's there. Bam. So I don't know if Lallana intended to do that or not, but it worked out. Coutinho, I got 2 minuses, and then I have 9 pluses, including that goal. He was really good. I'll give Coutinho a 9. Pretty solid out there. Lallana was really good, and then he kind of got a little iffy towards the end. Missed a few opportunities. I didn't give him minuses for all of them, because sometimes that happens, but there was a couple where I just got mad at him. But Lallana was pretty good. I gave him the assist. I mean, I gave a big plus as well. He did kind of have that assist as well, but Lallana touched to Coutinho. I mean, Lallana, I got 10 positives with that assist and 3 minuses. Pretty good game. I don't want to rate him equal to Coutinho. I'll give Lallana an 8.5. He was pretty good out there. Firmino coming in as a sub for Chan. Boy, I wish Firmino had started this game, guys. You know, and I'm not faulting Klopp for that. That's just me based on the Chan mistake. And really, you can see, guys, I'm really upset. But we're going to lose. It's going to happen. You know, you're going to lose games every now and then. I do like the way we're playing, but it felt weird. You know, when we got that goal, I was like, oh, wow. It felt so good to get that goal, because we were really, we were not smooth in the first half at all. So, Firmino, 4 pluses, 1 minus. He looked really good out there. Such a good facilitator. So smart with the ball. He may not be the fastest guy. He still does have speed. But like I said, he may not be the fastest guy, but boy, he's one of the smartest for sure. Such a good football player. I'll give Firmino, coming on as a sub, give him a solid 8.5. You know, really good. Benteke, you know, like, well, I'll say Origi. Before I get to Benteke, Origi came on, 1 minus. Whatever. I am going to brush over Origi like that until I see some real good things. That's how I'm going to treat him. And, oh, Lovren as well. You know what, I'll get to Lovren after. Let's go to Benteke. So, I got Benteke for 7 positives, 4 minuses. You know, the 2 headers. I'm pretty sure it was 2 headers. I know it was 1 for sure he blew, but he blew 2 goals. Like, he should have had them. I was not happy with Benteke today, but he was trying. He was doing what he could. He just didn't capitalize. You know, had he been on his game today, we would have won that game. And the Chan error. That's what really upsets me too. Is that first goal was not. It's not an earned goal. I mean, not to take anything away from Palace, but a total bungling. I'm so upset about that Chan mistake. And again, I was pushing Chan a little bit, even though I wanted Teixeira in his place, or at least to open a spot to get Teixeira in somewhere. I'm a reasonable guy. If someone's playing pretty good, I'm going to be okay with it. And Chan was, but no, he's totally let us down again today. So we'll see what happens in the future. But yeah, Benteke was iffy. I'll give him, you know, yeah, I can't give him an 8. I'll give him a 7.5. Just not happy about the missed opportunities. On to Lovren. Lovren came on, was rather sensational, especially for Lovren. I have noticed he's a lot better. You know, that being said, anything can happen where he could make a mistake and we could get so mad at him if he pulls the Lovren, but since he's been back, he's looked so good, aside from 1 or 2 negatives here and there in a few games he's played. But he looks like he's it's almost, no offense to Lovren, I'm not saying he was not a man, but it's like he's become a man or something under Klopp. He just looks like he's, you know, he's got that strength about him, in his mind and his focus. I got Lovren with 5 positives, no minuses. 1 was a save. He had those 2 headers. Could have been 2 goals from Lovren. And I was even saying, I was like, maybe Lovren will do something now to my dad. And, you know, almost got us 2 goals there, guys. And I was complaining about Lovren couldn't head the ball. Maybe he's worked on it. Or maybe his focus level is just, maybe he's in the zone there. But he looked good. And boy, did he hit those headers pretty good. So I'm very impressed with Lovren. I'm going to take something positive out of it. Because Lovren was subbed on early. Like he has no minuses. But Skrull had so many. That's the thing. I don't want to bust the scales in a losing game. Give Lovren a 9. He was great out there. Let's hope we see more when he comes on. I hope Sakho's okay. But I have this feeling like, I don't know what it is. I mean, maybe I root for underdogs, or when someone's doing really bad, I want them to score. Like, I always seem to want to think that maybe there's going to be a game where Lovren scores in this epic moment to save us. It would just be so emotional. Or Joe Allen, too. That'd be another good one if he wins the game. I like to think like that sometimes. So I wish the best for Lovren, and let's see what happens in the future, guys. So that's it for the rankings. Disappointed with the loss. You know, here's the thing, too. I mean, it's bittersweet looking at the fixtures now. City and Arsenal drew. Like, oh, if we had got the win, boom, 6 points from the top, right in there. We're still, we're still in there-ish. Obviously, we're mid-table right now. But because of, you know, again, from top 4, we're 4 points from top 4. You know, 17 points tied with Everton. Palace jumped us today. Not too worried about it, guys. These things happen. We are still struggling with injuries. Like, considering the way we are playing, and Milner was out today, you know, there's a lot of positives going on. I'm not going to be that down about the loss, you know, and this is coming off the Chelsea high, the we're going to win the league high, that I'm sure a lot of people were laughing at me about, but I don't care. I mean, I have a right to get excited and believe. Klopp wants us to believe. You know, and he's got to say certain things to the press, and he's got to go a day-to-day basis. When I say we're going to win the league, that's how I feel every year, guys. It's probably going to be my prediction every year if we have a decent team out there. But I still believe it. I mean, it's not out of the picture yet. It's, again, this is my catchphrase for now, is it's still early, you know, ish. We're now 12 games in. We're about a third of the way now into the season. And you know, a lot of those draws, right? Like we could have got a few wins. We could have already been right on that top 4 spot easily now. So it takes time to shift and turn the gears up, and you know. But I'm liking what I'm seeing. Today was a weird game. It felt wrong. It did not feel like a good game. But yeah, we'll see what happens in the future. So yeah, now we gotta fight our way back up. 17 points, City and Arsenal at the top. I always look at the top, regardless of how far we are. You know, unless we were really bad, then you know what are you gonna do then? But we're not so bad right now. But yeah, 3 games behind, 9 points. So we got our work cut out for us. But I'm very confident. We got the City game coming up after the international break. So there's not. I don't know if there's going to be a lot of videos. We'll see what I'll do. I do kind of need a break, guys. I've been, it takes me a lot of time, especially with the reaction videos. But I love those reaction videos, so it is definitely worth it. But maybe I need a break too. We'll see what happens. I'll keep you guys posted. And yeah, the City game's coming up, so we could turn it around again. It'd be great to just smash City in City. We did it to Chelsea. I know Chelsea was diving. Speaking of Chelsea, again, they lost. Also let you guys know, I do want to start doing what I'm going to call a bonus round for reactions, where I pick up some ones I might have missed, or the main part of it will be when other clubs that we're challenging, when we get to cheer against them, when other teams score against them and bring them down in the standings. I love that. We get some great reactions there for sure, some good dad comments. It's just not the same when I do the reaction videos with my dad, or without my dad. That's why the video is late today, because I came off of work super tired. My dad went to church. I passed out, and then I could have rested a bit and watched the game. It was at 11 o'clock in the morning here, but I wanted to wait for my dad, and I was tired. It's just such a better. If we win, we get great reactions when I got my dad there, someone to talk to, and he's got hilarious things, as you guys know, to say. So guys, it's a bummer, but hold your head up high. Things are all right. We're heading in the right direction, and we lucked out. City and Arsenal. City tied Villa. See, like first place team ties the last place team. We'll take that. Chelsea does the nosedive. They're 3 points from relegation. Ooh. It's very interesting, guys. So anyways, look at the positives. It's much easier to look at the positives now with Klopp in charge. Boy, did it hurt. As much as I like Rodgers as a person, we were really, as you guys know. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I really appreciate all the support, all my new subscribers. Thank you so much. Note as well, anyone who's subscribing, I was subbing back. I'm not sure if I'm going to continue that, so if you don't get the sub back, don't take it personally. The reason why is because I think when you have a channel that grows and gets a lot of views and subs and vids, if you sub back on them, word on the internet street is that YouTube might manipulate video views or cause you problems if you do that, if you don't treat their subs the way they like to be treated. I know it could, in their eyes, diminish the value of a sub. I just, out of respect, like to sub back. But right now, I got to kind of pull back, guys, and just kind of, the channel's growing. I want it to grow properly. I don't want to do anything that's stupid, or shouldn't say stupid, but anything that's going to affect the channel in a negative way. But I always thought subbing back is a positive thing, right? This whole rule of 1,000 subs for this, and you got to do this to monetize, and I don't like that rule, but you got to play the game the way it's played, right? So anyways, guys, thank you so much. Staying positive over here and just hanging in there. And that's it for the vid, guys. So yeah, I'll keep you posted. We'll see what I can do over the international break, and not 20 minutes, but pretty close. Give you a solid video for the loss. Hold your head up, guys. So it is what it is, but we'll get them next time. Okay, guys, take care.